This is July 25th, 2005. The Truth. On the night of July 25th, 2005, an episode of SpongeBob SquarePants was airing when Nickelodeon experienced a weird and disturbing glitch, which to this day has not been fully solved. Here's what the episode glitch essentially was. It was on a so-called normal night when around 9:30 p.m. there was a broadcasting glitch, while airing the episode Your Shoes Untied. The glitch portrayed SpongeBob in a weird way, making him look like he was gasping for air at one point. Then a second later, the screen cuts to SpongeBob in the same position, but lying on the ground inside the kitchen of the Krusty Krab. And then from there, the episode takes an even darker turn. We then see SpongeBob levitating or floating in the air with a black screen behind him. Meanwhile, the screen is filled to the brim with static. After a solid 15 seconds of SpongeBob floating in front of a black screen, it cuts to what is supposed to be the song in the episode. Instead, it plays the first note of the song, with Gary the Snail slightly moving up and down in the shoe a little bit each time. And then it just keeps repeating that one note from the beginning of the song for what feels like forever, over and over. There you go. That is pretty much the whole episode. Now, of course, this could have all been faked, and people very well could have just added in all that static and put the song on repeat using any basic editing software. But at this point, it has been close to 20 years since the incident occurred. Actually, it has been 20 years and counting, scratch that. And just by searching 72505 on YouTube, you will be greeted with hundreds, if not thousands, of videos and channels claiming to have the quote-unquote original video of what really happened on that eerie night. Now, some of the channels on YouTube that have claimed to have the original footage of this broadcasting glitch are so obviously fake that there is no need to even examine if it is an authentic video or not. But some of these videos are actually pretty convincing. Some videos feature dates and years of when it took place, and some even showcase the generation/era of which this event took place in by recording on a tape instead of an iPhone. Even if all of it is just a myth or some dumb fan fiction, and people have simply believed it all these years, you have to admit it is still pretty unnerving. Now, here are the Reddit stories that relate to this topic. There have been plenty of Reddit stories of people who claim to have seen it happen in person back in the day. But they are also different, so I don't really feel like it's worth going into, at least for this video. The connection just isn't there. Another aspect that makes me doubt the truthfulness of these Reddit stories is that very few of them contain any actual images or any form of actual proof that they saw it when it happened. 95% of these Reddit stories are just word of mouth, which is the easiest possible way to create a myth, or in this case, a creepypasta. That, in reality, never even happened. Or did it? Now, here's the reality of the situation. In reality, this whole event was really just a broadcasting error on Nickelodeon's part, but it is still fun to think of it as a real horror story type event, and it's fun to think about the creepypasta that fans have created. Some people on the internet believe that it was an actual lost episode, quote-unquote lost episode, of SpongeBob, and that we should treat it accordingly. But to me, that sounds like a whole lot of BS. Now, I'm no Sunny V2, but to me, this just seems like a broadcasting glitch that happened a lot more commonly than you'd think back in the day. But it's also a pretty good topic for a YouTube video. 072505 was already a pretty popular creepypasta among the SpongeBob fans across the internet. But I hope to shed some new light on this event and maybe inform some people on how easily videos and content can be faked on the internet, especially on YouTube. And with that, I'm going to end the video here. But please go do your own research on this topic if you feel like I didn't mention something or get to everything, because I obviously didn't cover every aspect of the story in this one video. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this short film, and please consider dropping a like if you feel like putting a smile on my face. Seriously, it would really help out a lot. Also, shout out to Pig Gamer for the general inspiration for the video, and also many details that go along with my story. Make sure to go check out his channel and subscribe to him if you're into this type of creepypasta and content. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
That's What I Call Music Volume 19. You can call the number on your screen. $18.98 plus $4.95 shipping and handling. Special edition Now CD holder free with paid order. Must be 18 or older to call.
SpongeBob, because he swims and I like swimming.
Now back to the show.